Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Spencer. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
First down. They're going to throw the football. It is intercepted.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Spencer. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Maddox. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Using his legs, it's Hampton. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grab down the middle. It's Hall. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
There's the handoff. Powering through. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll look to throw it here on second down.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Spencer. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And out comes the offense set to take over here. On first down, it's play action. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Pass caught. Second down now. They'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Tease. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Breaks free. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down at the 27.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Somebody got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Finds his man. It's Spencer. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, that's why security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Maddox. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
With the offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. And right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff heading left. He's got room to run. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Give it to the back again. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Great catch over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Past the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
On the run, it's Hampton. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
7th play of the drive coming up. Now here's the toss play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 1st down and 10. Heading left after the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Graham behind the line. It's Maddox. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Throwing off play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Maddox. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. The 50, the 40, out past the 30, inside the 10.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Spencer. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Maddox. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side, and he drops it. Can you believe it?
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The sure hands. It's Tease. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Could take it all the way. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Inside give now from the shotgun.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Spencer. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Took his eyes off the football. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Oh, he's bringing it back. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the second half is a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, bringing pressure. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
It's a run to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking for some space. It's Hampton. Headed for the end zone.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Planning to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Spencer. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. first and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Maddox.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Tease. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught with room to run. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. That's caught. It's Smith. Inside the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's a first and 10 play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Spencer. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Offense now in the all-important red zone. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches are likely to focus on as they move forward.
They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. A That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
They'll run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back-to-back deep shots.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Spencer. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Spencer. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. They try to sneak it for the first.
On the sneak. No gain on the play. And that's a first down. For the
Empty set now, 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught on the outside. It's Tees. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. And they've got him.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that 2-point play.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quick throw to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hall. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick throw, testing the middle. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 and enemy territory. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Working clock with the ground game. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He could go.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a play by this defense. High pressure situation. Game essentially on the line. These guys are trying to get back into it. Ball is thrown into the end zone, and good job of knocking it away. And I think we can start to say that this one is just about over.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. There's another interception. Losing track. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school